Looking for cool fans for hot summer days? Let's check out these two smart choices from Dreo. One big, one small. Hi, this is David of Tech for Baba. Welcome to my channel. Please consider subscribing if you like useful tech for the family. In today's video, let's look into these two smart fans or air circulators from Dreo. See what they can do and if they do them well. Let's start with the big one. It's by far the best pedestal fan I've used. The Dreo pedestal fan came in a big long brown box with the fan printed on one side. Inside the box, there is the base, quite a heavy base, good. And the pedestal fan mostly assembled. There's a bag taped to it. Inside this plastic bag, there is a power supply, an instruction manual, a remote similar to others from Dreo, and a few mounting screws and tool. The fan does require a little assembly to put the two pieces together. Not difficult at all. There's a notch on the base. Align it to the notch on the rod. Put on the washer. Then the screw. I hand tighten the screw a bit, then tighten it with the included Allen wrench. That's it. Now, if you've had pedestal fans like I did growing up, this is a much more modern version of it. It actually looks quite nice. Even though it's made of plastic as expected, I like this leather-looking arm around the fan Dreo put in. Very nice touch. The rest of the fan is in a dark gray glossy plastic. If I look carefully, Dreo added glitters to the finish to make it more interesting. There's a large display in the middle. The power outlet is also around the middle in the back. I know it's more difficult to put the plug on the base in this case, but it'd be nice not to have a wire dangling down from the middle of the fan. The extension rod on the bottom of the fan is metal, which is good. I prefer a darker color instead of chrome so it doesn't break up the good looks. The fan measures just under 12 inches in diameter with 5 9-inch blades inside. The arms holding the fan make it about 14.5 inches in total width. The height is adjustable with this little chrome metal extension rod on the bottom. The fan can stand about 38 inches to 43.5 inches tall. Just loosen this big screw in the back to raise or lower the fan to the desired height. I usually have it fully extended for the tallest height. The base is weighted down well so the fan doesn't tip over easily. The controls are on the top. There is a power button to turn the fan on and off. A long press resets the fan to its factory settings. There are buttons to increase and decrease the fan speeds. There are 8 speeds to choose from. Like other Dreo fans I've tried, this pedestal fan runs relatively quietly, especially on its lower fan speeds. I can hardly hear it. The next button adjusts the horizontal oscillation of the fan. It toggles between 0, 60, 90, and 120 degrees. A long 5-second press on this button also starts the fan's pairing mode with the app. Yes, this fan is smart and can be controlled with an app or by a voice assistant. More on that later. This last button turns the 90-degree vertical oscillation on and off. A long 3-second press on this button also unmutes and mutes the button sounds. The fan comes with a remote that has controls for power, fan speed decrease and increase, mode which toggles between normal and auto modes, vertical and horizontal oscillation, and timer. There are these little orange status lights indicating the current fan settings, horizontal oscillation, and vertical oscillation. The big screen in the center also displays these settings very clearly. I can even see them from across the room. I do wish the control buttons on the fan can be backlit so I can control the fan in the dark if needed. Speaking of control, This fan is a smart Wi-Fi connected one, so it could also be controlled by the Dreo app. It's the same smart app that controls other Dreo devices, such as the air purifier or tower fan. I'll link a couple of videos on them here and in the description below if you want to check them out after this video. They're also very good. But back to the Dreo app. Once logged in, the air circulator can be added by hitting this plus sign on the upper right corner, picking the device, and the app will ask you to hold the horizontal oscillation button on the fan for 5 seconds to start pairing. I already have the air circulator added. Once added, on the main page, there is a picture of the air circulator, a timer which can turn the fan on or off after a certain time. There's a long on and off button. I can turn the fan on. It remembers the last fan speed. If I press the fan speed, it opens up another menu with all the controls. There are additional fan modes available in the app. The modes are well explained under this little info icon. Normal runs the fan at a fixed speed I set. Natural runs at alternating speeds, like the wind naturally blowing at different speeds. Sleep decreases the fan speed by 2 levels every 30 seconds until it hits and then remains on level 3, 2, or 1. Wow, smart! The auto mode adjusts the fan speed according to the ambient temperature. There's also a turbo mode that runs the fan at maximum speed. And even smarter, there is a custom mode where the fan speed can be set to change with time or with temperature throughout the day. 6 triggers can be set, and the fan even has a built-in memory that remembers these settings when it's powered off. There are buttons to adjust both horizontal and vertical oscillations. There's even a direction pad to manually set the fan's position. There are more settings on the bottom for preferences, such as panel sound, display auto off, child lock, oscillation calibration, and temperature unit. Back to the main menu, there's a temperature display on the bottom, and a settings menu to change the device's name, share it with another account, update firmware, and lastly, to set up voice control with Alexa or Google Assistant. Yup, in addition to the physical controls on the fan, the remote control, and the app control, this Dreo air circulator can also be controlled by smart home voice assistant and automation. This is one very smart fan. Even though it takes up more space, the benefit of the Pedestal design is it comes with a leg, so I can place the fan freely at the best location in the room. With its capability to push a massive 882 CFM of air and the ability to oscillate both vertically and horizontally. This Dreo Pedestal fan has been doing a great job cooling our living room efficiently without needing to be too loud both in terms of sound and its looks. We could feel the air circulating all around the room. If the size of the Pedestal fan is just too big for the space you have in mind, Dreo makes a smaller tabletop fan just as smart and versatile. This Falcon S fan is basically the tabletop version. It has the same size fan, measuring about 12 inches in diameter with 3 9-inch blades inside. These blades are a bit larger, so the back of the fan is thicker at almost 8 inches. The base is about 11 inches in diameter, and since this is a tabletop design, it's only about 16 inches tall. This tabletop version comes in a lighter silver color. There's also a gold colorway. There's this glossy black strip on the bottom arm, and the display is integrated just under it in the front. The control buttons are on the top of the base with 4 little indicator status lights above them. It comes with the same remote. It can be controlled with the Dreo app and voice assistant just like the Pedestal fan. Even though the tabletop version is smaller, it has these bigger blades and runs on more current, so it can move even more air, about 1000 CFM, and has 9 fan speeds, one more than the Pedestal fan. Due to its tabletop design, the vertical oscillation angle is more limited, from 0 to 90 degrees, compared to -15 to 90 degrees on the Pedestal fan. The Pedestal fan retails for $139.99 US, and the tabletop fan is $99.99. There are frequent good discounts in the links I'll put in the description below, so check them out. Dreo calls these fans air circulators, and they certainly do a great job circulating the air. What makes these two air circulators great is how they do this efficiently and quietly. They're also incredibly smart with many settings to customize just to our liking. These fans have been keeping us cool in our house all summer. They'll be very helpful moving warm air around from the heater or the fireplace in the winter too. What fans have you found smart, powerful, and efficient all at the same time? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. If you find any part of this video helpful, help it out by giving it a thumbs up and sharing it with your friends. If you want to see more videos on how technology can enhance our life with kids and family, please subscribe and check out this video next. I'll see you in that next one. Until then, remember to cherish each moment. Big thanks to Dreo for sending these out for me to try and share with you.